From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Wei-Yin Chen, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Trey Turner heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Washington, center fielder, Trey Turner.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
1 o'clock.
Chen's got his target. Here's the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Yeah, a nice job there as this one gets right up the middle to start the ball game. Always nice to put a guy in the stretch right from the very start.
Striding into the box, Jason Worth, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. Right to Gordon. Echeverria for one. On to first, and they get them both. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, Matt, I really appreciate the way that Bryce Harper plays the game. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him. Whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the 9th inning with 2 outs, his approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
In there, strike one. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals go quietly. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Max Scherzer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What's your take on him, EK?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Zimmerman is there to make the catch, and it's a 1-pitch out to start the home first. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark, so you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small ball.
Martin Prado comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a pretty fair umpire. Sometimes a pitcher will get a call in the corners, but he rarely has people barking at him about a strike zone.
Worth is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Christian Yelich gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Giancarlo Stanton will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. After 1, no score. Bryce Harper makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. And with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this defense is rock solid up the middle. They've got a Gold Glover at second base who is athletic, agile, and has range second to none.
In now, Anthony Rendon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Chen gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna on the run.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Underhanded flip. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Fortunately here, no advance from that runner at second base, so he stays still. But the problems are going to deepen here as he puts runners on first and second now on what will be scored an infield single.
First offering on its way. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And a foul pop behind the plate. Realmuto has a play, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And a swing and a miss by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes here. There are 2 away.
Well, that's the second strikeout of the inning now, sandwiched around the 2 straight hits. He's definitely got swing and miss stuff, and this is a pretty good example of it right here.
Stepping in now, Danny Espinoza, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And he is in there.
Well, nothing going right on the mound for him right now. This is going to be scored an infield single, and that's just going to make matters worse out there as that loads the bases.
Max Scherzer will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
Don't want to forget about him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Now here on the mound, you cannot take it easy on the pitcher here with 2 outs. He can still bloop one in there and drive home 2. So you need to be thinking strikeout all the way.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Oh, and he misses it. 1 run scores. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the second run scores.
Fundamentals. And that's what this game comes down to. I mean, he looks to be in a position to make this catch. Shouldn't be all that difficult, but he winds up whiffing on it. It's going to allow 2 runs to come in and score.
High in the air out to center field. Ozuna has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Nationals 2 and the Marlins nothing. Justin Bohr will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he lays off for ball 1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And a rather easy first out.
Batting 6. Catcher.
JT Realmuto settles into the box for his first chance. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Ramos scoops it up onto first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Batting 7. Center fielder.
Marcell Ozuna gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the air down the left field line and deep, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Batting 8.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Here's Echeverria now. This is in the air out to left field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Back at Marlins Park for the 3rd inning as we get a nice aerial view of Miami Beach's Art Deco district. Jason Worth is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Daniel Murphy stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Chen's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Chen is there for it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Ozuna, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Pretty lucky here defensively that this winds up only a double. You see the leap, maybe a little missed time there as it gets over his head, but fortunately, he's got back up the field this thing and get it in quickly. If that backup's late in getting there, these are the kind of plays you see inside the Parkers on.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Gordon is up with it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Wilson Ramos.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. To short. Fielded by Hechavarria. A play at the plate, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. Ryan Zimmerman stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Leading off the inning, Wei-Yin Chen, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Wei-Yin Chen.
Lifted the other way to left center. Turner giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. D. Gordon will dig in now. A dangerous hitter indeed as the National League's reigning batting champion. Slapped hard the opposite way. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Third baseman number 14, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, that's a 2-out hit here in the third inning. Maybe just a little something to get this guy out of his early comfort zone and put him into the stretch.
Christian Yelich steps in now. He's running towards second. High and deep to right center. Turner ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Here's Prado around third, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one, as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and one hop in the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
Runner's on his way to third. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. One for the Marlins on the... Danny Espinosa is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth. Chen into the windup. Here's the pitch. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Gordon is there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The pitcher, number 31.
Max Scherzer, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
On the move is Stanton. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting,
Trey Turner will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Mike Dunn is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning.
center fielder, number 7.
Trey Turner steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Right there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And it's still 3-1. Leading off the inning, Justin Bour, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Here's the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. High and deep to left center field. Turner racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Well, I'll tell you, as a hitter, and you know this, EK, when you get one, they just feel different. They sound different off your bat. And he got this one. Watch it. Arms extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel of the bat all over the ball. Hits this one right off the wall in left center field, and to be honest, I'm not too sure how this one didn't wind up about 10 rows deep.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. taken high and deep to right. Harper looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Marlins have come back to tie things at 3.
Well, I've got to say, some days at this place, the ball just seems to jump a little better than others. We've seen quite a few balls hit hard already. This is the first one that leaves the yard, but I've got a sense it's not going to be the last.
Here's Echeverria now.
Shortstop, Adeiny.
As he swings on the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to center. Turner is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, pitcher, Mike Dunn.
Ichiro Suzuki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 51, Ichiro.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Boy, I think it's time to start being a decision maker up there. Either take it or leave it. But that's twice in a row he's gone halfway.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, here's a pitch that just definitely gets away from him. Pretty sure you're not going to try to hit a guy on an 0-2 count with 2 outs. But hey, this is new life for these guys, and you got to find a way to make this one work out for you.
And a dive, but he's back in.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Here's D. Gordon now. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We played 4, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Jason Worth heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Left fielder, Jason Worth.
High and deep to right center field. Back goes Stanton to the track. Gone! A solo home run for Jason Worth as they take the lead 4-3.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Now batting, second base.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Daniel Murphy.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Murphy taking the turn for second now. Around second, he'll try for third. And he's safe.
Well, this is something that won't come around too often, for him at least. He played well over 100 ball games in the regular season a year ago and mustered only 2 triples. So it's a rare sight indeed to see him pull in with 3 bases.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, Bryce Harper is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Gordon takes it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, this is a pretty hard hit ball, and I thought for a second that he might have had a shot at the plate. But he thinks about it for a second and takes the sure out instead, and that allows that runner to come in and score.
Anthony Rendon is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Bohr is right there, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. Nationals on top, 5-3. D. Gordon comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Worth on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. Leadoff man retired. Here's Martin Prado. Scherzer gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper is there. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 21, Christian Yelich.
Now to the plate, Christian Yelich. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
Ah, that's just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this. Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough that he can do anything with it.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Worth. And that's the 3rd out. Miami down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Jose Arena will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 62, Jose Arena.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington sixth.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Jeff Mathis is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Number 6.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman, and it's now 6-3.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead in the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
Shortstop.
Standing in now, Danny Espinoza. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Grounded to short. Echeverria's there. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. Tap fouled at home plate. One out and a runner on second base. Now a swing and a fly ball. Mathis sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And foul. A pause and the 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 delivery. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Mathis coming in. But he won't get there. It falls in. Oh, and he botches it. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
And you know, once you see this ball get down in right center, I was thinking this is a run easy. But that's a nice play to get to it quickly and fire it back in, and that'll wind up forcing that runner to hold on at third base.
Tap down the line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Now the recovery throw will not be in time. They can't get an out on the play, and the run is in to score.
Next for Washington, second baseman
Daniel Murphy gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point, and no one can corral that one. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Bryce Harper.
Stepping in, Bryce Harper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good changeup there.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Anthony Rendon stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Another one sent foul.
7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no, they can't get there. David Phelps will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Anthony Rendon will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
And this is fouled at the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but Jeff Mathis will come on as he's newly into the ballgame, getting his first plate appearance now here in the 6th. Scherzer into the windup. First pitch on its way. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Espinoza is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 6th.
First baseman,
Justin Bour will dig in now. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far.
Well, he's got nothing to show for it, but his last at-bat was a nice one. He put a good swing on it.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
So much for taking a few pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
In now, JT Realmuto. And, oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, trying to come inside with the fastball, but this doesn't get in as far as he probably would have liked. And this ball gets shot right back up the middle.
First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Runners on the move for second. High in the air and deep to left center field. Turner ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. Here's Echeverria now. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced, and yet he's getting lit up. I mean, you've got to throw first pitch strikes, but they can't be hittable.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired.